This is the Arcane Dice Podcast.
Deep below the city of Waterdeep lies the Undermountain, home of forgotten civilizations. Levels upon levels filled with monstrosities, madness, violence, and riches beyond belief. Home to Hallister Blackcloak, the Mad Mage. Those who enter are subjected to his whims and fancies, be they boon or bane. It's 1 gold for the ride down. How many are lucky enough to pay to come back up? The Arcane Dice Podcast presents Dungeon Crawl, Legacy of the Mad Mage.
I donated so much stuff over the weekend to so many different donation places. I don't know to who, but I'm sorry that I only donated a singular shoe.
What?
I did not know it had fallen out of the box. I got home and I looked and I was like, oh,
shoe.
One-legged
fuck.
people need shoes too.
One shoe.
He's not wrong.
One
He's not wrong.
4-inch platform
Yeah.
shoe.
Okay, that's
Nothing
gonna be a
wrong.
little odd.
There's-
Amputee drag queens out there.
Or
Come on.
girls who want to go out on the night of town only have one leg.
I would like to meet a amputee drag queen that has feet small enough to fit into Chase's shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Ooh, I have
shoe.
size.
Don't make
Singular.
me Google it.
For my height, I have really, really big feet.
There's no way you have really big feet, Chase. There's nothing on you that
For
is.
my height.
Really big.
Again, that's great that you've reached Munchkin levels of
No, I'm a 7.5.
That's
What
still
is-
pretty small
what
for
is
a lady.
For men's, that's like a 2.
That's not small for a lady. Small for a lady is 6 and under.
Uh,
Like my sister, who's the same height as me, has size 5 feet.
What I'm getting at is your size 7 women's is like a size 5 dudes. So
Yeah, exactly. Sorry. Women statistically don't have the same size feet as
No.
men. I don't know if you knew
Really?
this.
this is what I'm getting at. It's still a very small foot for it to go onto a drag queen.
It
Well-
makes it easier for them to run through snow like deer. Just
Especially with the 4-inch. Was it a 4-inch heel? Chase? Was it a 4-inch heel?
Give me a second. I'll grab the shoe.
That's right. She still has the other one. So if any get drag queens in Edmonton are missing, please reach out
Is it a left
Our
or a right?
podcast.
That's important to know.
at outlook.com and we will try to get you the second shoe for. So there.
Yeah.
Those places
some
sunk.
really big shoes.
Yep. So again,
What?
Arcane Dice Podcast at outlook.com.
There you go.
Wow.
Oh, those are cute. Little
So-
shabooties.
See,
In-
here's
One life, I was a complete sadist because I wore these to
So,
Comic-Con for like
I
12
was-
hours
I was gonna
walking
say,
around in cosplay.
you should have saved those, knocked the heels off, and made yourself a little pair of like satyr legs.
Oh, I have tons of heels that are much nicer than those. I'm pretty sure those came from
But
like
again, they're
Arcane.
supposed to knock the heel off in order to get the hoof. So that becomes the hoof at the front.
Sorry, I still have lots of shoes.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, any drag queens who are in need of a size 7? Is it a left or a right, Chase?
Yeah, left. This is important stuff to
Mm-hmm.
left.
I can also give people like the list of all the places I went and donated to.
No, let's not do that. That's-
And they can roll the
Yeah.
dice. It might have went into a Goodwill bin. Where it goes after that Goodwill bin, don't fucking know.
well, if there's only one shoe, probably the garbage.
Yeah.
Call it a
Call it a
hunch.
hunch.
Unless they're sending it to the same place where Harrison
The
Ford's character
bins.
gets the one-armed man's arm. So
I
Uh,
feel for you, Chase. I've been having the same kind of day. I've been buffering all fucking day. Everything has been extra difficult. I couldn't even make coffee this morning.
Oh,
Wow, that's surprising.
yeah.
You're hurting unit
Yeah.
there, Dave.
I got you beat. I didn't have the energy to make a pour over today, so I just
A
skipped the
what?
dishes, just like A&W coffee.
A pour
My
That's
house.
where
over?
you do the fancy coffee.
Yeah.
You pour the hot water
Oh.
and you take the
Sorry.
time. It's
Yeah,
very
my camera.
zen.
Well, no. She just kind of slurred the word a little bit, so I wasn't sure if that's what she actually said or if it was some Norwegian coffee making system that.
Oh. That, yeah. Got it from IKEA.
Swedish for common sense.
I think mine came from Bed Bath & Beyond.
Shame on you and your history and culture.
Speaking of no energy or anything, I have had exceptionally long nights. Thank you, Chase, for introducing me to Dredge.
Oh.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking happy that you have played that game. I was talking to Jesse. It was like, it's so exciting to know somebody who's also played it, so I can be like, it's so fucking good. Nobody believes me. I like talk about it and people look at me like I'm fucking crazy, but it's such a good fucking game.
It gives me fucking low-level anxiety every time the fucking sun sets, and I'm just like running for a fucking dock.
Or just the open ocean in general.
Right.
Is this just like One Piece, where out in the open ocean is a bad place to be with big giant monsters and stuff?
Well, every
Yeah.
so often you'll just see like this tentacle like come out of the ocean and then just like splash back down again, and you're like, holy fuck.
Oh, that's when your sanity's low. Have you seen the fin?
Yeah.
Your sanity's low. This is a thing we can measure?
Oh, yeah.
So if you skip sleeping and you stay out at night where your stress is high, then you're just fucking cuckoo bananas all the time.
Cuckoo
Shit, and there's
bananas.
like eyeballs in the fog, and there's like these red mists that'll envelop you, and then all you hear is like whispers and shit. Yeah.
Oh, it's so fucking good. It's so colorful too, but like it's not jump scary or anything like that, which I really enjoy, but it keeps you on your fucking toes.
Yeah.
What's it? Dredge?
Dredge.
And what
Dredge.
this is an accompanying something else you had before, Chase? There was another game or something this was attached to or part of, or
so Dredge released a DLC with Dave the Diver. And I was playing Dave the Diver until I got to the Dredge area. But Dave the Diver, also a very good game. Dredge is still my preferred. But Dredge just had a DLC that I finished.
Yes, Dave G21 can. Sorry, Chase.
Look one thing up on the internet.
No. You go to your
I think it was a few times, and then the username was like Dave something like multiple times.
Well, again,
yeah. We just stuck
when somebody
Dave forgets the username every time, so
somebody starts posting it.
It's strange that the posting just happened to come up almost immediately after we had asked that question, and
I'm sure
the person's name was Dave.
Like
there's a brand new Dave G at
5-year-old
gmail.com
or Stack fucking exchange
with a brand new Dave Dave G21.
Right.
There we go.
Hey, Matt, how's it going with your charisma roll there the last week?
He failed.
Oh shit!
He failed the charisma roll.
No,
start doing the thing. I gotta get my dice.
Raph's talking about the one that Matt was gonna try and roll to convince his boss to give him that time off in October.
Probably failed.
Right.
Considering I have yet to have been there for a month yet, I have not made that roll.
Have we decided on a formal date for that? Because I don't think I'm going to be able to stay up to midnight on any day of the week.
I think it's a Tuesday or Wednesday or something.
It's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
I thought it was happening on a Monday and we were going to take Tuesday off.
No, I'm sure it's happening on a Tuesday. We're going to take Wednesday off.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure that.
I think it was the 23rd.
We'll figure that one out in the chat.
Okay.
Nobody wants to hear us plan.
Oh, it was the 22nd.
Other than Chase donating one shoe.
taking stools in the shower,
and buying E&W coffee.
Speaking of stool in the shower, shout out to Kat.
Oh, he gets it in anyways.
Ah,
Dirty, Matt.
Dirty. How's everybody doing?
Dirty.
nice callback. Good. Yeah. Toughen it out. Mornings are chilly. Afternoons are hot.
Sounds like
Yeah, it's a beautiful
fall,
day out here. That's
fall in Alberta.
Yep. Went for a run this morning. I could see my breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to scrape my windshield in the morning to go to the gym.
Right.
If you get up early and just start your car, it melts itself.
It does, but then my truck has to run for like 15 or 20 minutes, which means I have to get up earlier before going to the gym, which sucks already.
I mean, a garage would also help.
A garage would also help.
Boiling hot water.
Heated undergrounds.
Yeah, that'll go well.
Yeah.
Take a hair dryer.
For our listeners, please don't do that. And if you do, we are not responsible for what happens.
Not responsible for the Alberta quick window fix. Last week. Last week. That was pretty crazy.
Right? Man, we
Well, we
stopped
got-
some shit.
I think Corey got
I took no notes.
throat fucked by a rock.
Yep.
Matt. Well, Ranarat has touched a bone, and that may not pan out well. We're not quite sure what happened there.
Not 100% sure.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with you, Dave.
Wah, 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 wah. No.
Chitari was warned off by her sword to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yep.
Her BFF Blade
Right.
advised of a tactical retreat in a expeditious manner.
Right. Sometimes you got to do that.
But the conversation that was going on between her and her sword, we were only getting the one side of. So
Right.
we were watching her argue with a non-existent something.
Arguing with her sword.
And they call her Rumpf crazy.
Yeah, told her to get out of Dodge because of a invisible stalker.
Yeah,
that's right.
Visible stalker.
Then it never appeared and went away.
Which is strange. Just like Matt and Chase just went away.
Can you hear the car alarm
listening.
going?
I'm just folding some stuff. You're fine.
Can you hear the car alarm?
Really
Chase
Okay,
is still doing things.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
I forgot that I had food in the microwave and I hadn't fed my dog yet.
That's
but my food was not hot yet, so it got nuked.
That's why I was
If
had to cook
it makes
dinner.
you feel better, Chase, I was going to boil eggs one time. I can't remember what I did in the meantime. So I had started the water to boiling, forgot about the water boiling, and walked away. And I destroyed the pot because it stayed on the hot burner with nothing in it for, I don't know, 2 hours.
Right.
And that will actually destroy your pot. I learned something new that
Okay,
day.
now I can hear the car alarm.
I can't hear a car alarm.
I muted it so you guys can hear it.
Yeah, not in a moment.
I mean, nothing wrong.
No,
I guess
no.
recording outside, except for the guy who's got to edit everything.
Probably fine.
Remember that one time where I got in trouble for recording outside?
No.
Remember that one
I
time?
remember this.
One time in band camp?
I think it was like shortly after I moved into my house because Jesse was working on something
Yeah,
inside, and I was like, I'll just go
outside.
outside.
You live in a rough neighborhood too, so.
My neighborhood's
Rough
fine.
in terms of noise.
A house exploded
One
one
time.
time.
One time a house exploded.
One time a house exploded. There was only.
I mean, there's only like
4
10 houses on the
shootings.
block, so that's only 10% of the houses were knocked
It wasn't
down.
even that loud of an explosion. I slept through it.
It's more of a whoomp than a car.
Yeah.
Oh no, apparently it was insane because the news like recorded on like the amount of decibels of it going off and everything like that. And
There was another house on the north end there. When it blew, it took 3 other houses off their foundations. And from my house, it was, what the fuck is going on over there?
Dogs? Yeah.
Houses being blown off foundations.
He's recording outside, so there's lots of outside noise.
Fair.
This may have been a tactical
No.
mistake.
The most noise pollution that I get is like when Commonwealth is having a concert in K days.
Yeah, but that's just cool. You get like AC/DC and Metallica playing, whatever.
Oh, I hung out outside when Metallica was playing because it was I could hear it.
So
Yeah.
And then if I sit on the roof of my garage, I can see the fireworks
Nice.
from K days.
So Raph, just to let you know, Tom Waits, singer,
I'm aware of who Tom Waits is.
but our listeners may not be.
I'm not.
Tom Waits,
Thank you.
He has a song.
How do you not know Tom Waits, Chase?
with roosters in it? Got a song
What?
with roosters. Yeah, it's got roosters in the background. And he had this to say about recording a song with roosters. He says, "A rooster won't crow while you're singing. They're not that stupid. They wait for you to stop and then give it everything they've got."
Yeah, I can see that.
So
Those little fuckers.
Tom Waits.
Tom Waits. I'll send you some Tom Waits songs there, Chase, and chat. And
I'm looking.
well, you can look, but will you know?
It's just old country stuff. Old
Well,
country stuff.
I wouldn't
just
say
Googled-
country.
I'm not
More
okay.
folk and
No, he's not. He's fucking
he is
country.
these folk. He's
American musician and
he's
composer.
folk. He's Broadway. He's blues.
His lyrics are often focused on society's underworld and were delivered in his trademark, deep, gravelly voice.
He's not country.
Uh-huh.
He was also in
Is that
was with a lot of
is that the
movies.
penis sucker that Kat sent you? Nice.
That's good.
I don't.
Everybody
I've
want to
actually
critique
heard of
Matt
him,
on
so-
his sucker abilities. Arcane Dice Podcast at Outlook.com.
I don't know. It looks like he's got it down to its skills. So
I like you just tucked it into your cheek so nonchalantly like that.
So nonchalantly.
looks like he could take a second one in there, no problem. I'm just attaboy, Matt.
All right. Moving on. Moving on. So we ended up last week. You guys came across a secret door
Yes.
Behind an illusion.
behind an illusion.
I'm listening.
And
that-
walking in,
She almost ran through.
you find a dwarven skull and 12 rotted bones swirling gently around each other midair in the middle of the room. There's a shattered stone coffer on the floor beneath where the bones are circling. And Randarat went up in there. He threw a rock at the bones. Nothing happened. And as he approached them closer, we rolled a constant charisma saving throw, which you failed.
Was it a 9? I think a 9 or 11 or something.
Yeah. So
Low enough to not pass.
yeah, you definitely did not pass. Unfortunately, as you failed that, you felt the bony hands, the spony spiritual skeletal hands, touch you on the shoulder.
Take my strong hand.
Right? Touch you on the shoulder. And you felt the perilous of death overcome you. For lack of
The
a
what
better-
of death?
paralyzing paralysis.
Paralysis.
That's the word.
Boom.
You don't like the way I say my words? Arcane Dice Podcast at Outlook.com.
Rock's fault. Everybody dies.
I think people should just post like a whole bunch of things on our Facebook page. Tag our TikTok that I haven't updated in like
Right.
2 years. You know.
I actually made a Twitter today. Is it still? Can we still call it Twitter? Is that allowed? Or
I mean, everybody
Or-
calls it
No.
fucking Twitter.
Elon Musk even called them a Twitter thing. So
Right.
if he's not calling it X, I sure the hell ain't.
Do you still tweet? Or is it something
I-
else now?
It's still a tweet because there's no. I X'd.
I twatted
I
earlier
asked.
today. First time in a long time. I actually realized
After your coffee.
uh,
Speaking of twatting, shout out to Kat.
Oh no.
And that's how we get canceled.
Wait, is twatting a term that I don't
No.
understand?
No, this is a new Matt thing.
Okay.
Matt has now put it into the universe.
yeah. I realized today that Pet Shop Boys. What is it? Pet Shop Boys. Always on My Mind was a cover of Willie Nelson's Always on My Mind. 42 years.
Holy hell.
42 years it took me to realize.
How did you not?
I never put it together.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
And they sound totally different.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you look at Traveling Wilburys to the headstones for is Tweeter and the Monkey Man?
Oh,
No.
I cannot stand any
You don't say it.
Tweeter of the Monkey Man.
You s-
I just
oh fuck.
they just
fucking
they don't get it. Fucking
Headstones is a Canadian icon. I'll fucking cut you.
I don't care if they're a Canadian icon. They can't fucking cover Tweeter of the Monkey Man.
They did a fantastic
They
job.
did not.
I'm sorry, is this what you were posting on
No,
Twitter
I just
about?
realized that Pet Shop Boys Always on My Mind was a cover of Willie Nelson's.
So the first post that's been on our Arcane Dice tweet is not about Dungeons and Dragons. It's about,
Pet Shop Boys.
you could start your own personal account.
I
for
could, but
Epiphanies
I had to get
that
it
Dave
out there
has.
somewhere.
Epiphanies by Dave.
Somehow.
Dave G21.
I mean,
Epiphanies.
if it counts for anything, I think one of our first TikToks is me using that like big eyes, big mouth filter on Raph as he was like raging about something. So
I don't need a big,
He
big
doesn't
eye.
And then
need that filter.
there's other ones of me and Morley sticking dice to our
That's a good one.
forehead.
That's a good one. Got a
That's
lot
at
of
least
hits.
D&D.
So, segueing back into the game, who speaks Dwarvish? Was it Corey?
Corey's got the belt.
Okay. As Ranarat stiffens, becoming
Dirty.
I don't like where this is going.
incapacitated.
Okay.
Their brothers are going to be in an awkward position here in a second.
Right? A wheezy, spindly voice in Dwarven. Oh, it's been so long since we've visitors. Please, come in.
Sounds like she came in.
And that's what Ranarat says. The rest of you, Ranarat just turns to you and starts talking Dwarvish.
Okay, so it does come out in Dwarvish.
Mhm.
Does anybody know what Ranarat? Can you speak in common again? I'm not sure where this is coming from, but
Corey will do the translate for him.
Yeah?
It's really fucking easy. I mean, most of it you can pick up just by the fucking hand gestures and everything, but it's plain as the fucking bear to my face. He's saying, it's been
The
a
dice
long
on your
time since you had visitors. Come on in. So, Corey's going to step in.
Can I do anything, or am I paralyzed?
You
there,
are
Dave?
paralyzed. Lack of a better word, you are incapacitated.
Okay.
Can't take actions or
Question.
reactions. Yes.
Ranarat is within. She's almost within 50. Holy shit. Would my spirit guardian react to this? Oh, okay. All right. So it's not threatening yet. Okay.
Not threatened.
Ranarat, if you get slammed with a ramp, I'm sorry, but
That's fair. Please.
well, her rump doesn't
Ranarat's
know
been
anything.
slammed by worse.
Her rumph doesn't know any different that Ranarat's possessed, so he's been invited in. He's gonna.
Okay.
Is this room supposed to be bigger, or is it just like the 20 feet across?
It's a small little room.
Okay.
Let me
Just a little.
just a little room.
Little.
Her rumph, Ranarat, what did you find there on the floor there, little lady? What are those things you're touching? Ranarat?
Ranarat does not reply.
Paralyzed. I can't do
he
anything.
can't.
Well, I'm talking to whoever the ghost is, but is the ghost not responding then, I guess? Or does she not speak common?
That's a ghost driver question.
Yeah, that there's no response to what you're touching, but he makes the hand motions again. Please, 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 come in. Sorry, the mess. I well, I can't really.
You fall into
leave.
pieces?
I don't have much I can do to upkeep, but it has been so long.
Reverse vampiring you.
You're what, Chase?
Reverse vampire.
He's reverse vampiring you.
Corey, what's she saying? She's.
Reverse vampire you?
I'm talking about the spirit that's speaking out of Ranarat.
Oh shit! I totally missed it. Say that all over again.
Come in. Sorry about the mess. Well, if you can see, I can't really do much about it, but do come in.
All right, so she's saying, "Come in." She's a bit of a hot mess. Don't step over there. There's some broken glass. And Corey's just gonna like continually do this translating for everybody's behalf.
Harumph is going to look suspiciously and stick a rock in the door just in case. But then he's
the only
gonna
rock in here is the debris of a shattered stone coffer directly underneath the bones.
except for all of the rocks that came from the thing that tried to choke slam Corey the other day. So it's just sitting outside there.
Oh, all the way back there. Okay. Oh, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
That whole 10 feet away. You betcha.
Yeah. All right. I'll allow that.
Corey didn't allow it, and it still happened. So consent, Dave.
Oh,
Consent.
oh, where are my manners? Oh,
Got it.
I am so sorry. I am Mornhild Crystal Mantle. Please.
This is Mornhild Crystal Mantle, previously known as Ranarat. So it's just a temporary thing. Don't get all fucked up about it.
Last I checked, friends don't wear each other's skin.
Says the girl walking around with a bunch of fucking eyeballs in her pocket.
I'm not wearing
But
them.
you're wearing somebody else's fucking skin, you chitinous little bitch.
Wow.
Pulled that out of there.
It's a shield. Wow.
Slap fight.
Never had a full-length conversation with these. They were bugs?
Well, I mean, they were probably somewhat sentient, weren't they?
Is
Sentient enough to attack us?
Exactly.
Not friendly.
Exactly.
Ranarat still in the room? And Harumph's looking suspiciously.
Oh, your friend seems concerned. No. Don't leave. It's been so long since I've talked. Just I am here. I'm a dwarf priest. I've bound here for eternity. Perhaps
We were told there was a dwarf guard back there, and they threatened our lives after we threatened to leave. So
perhaps that was a
I guess I gotta wait for Corey to
on,
translate.
on my part, but do come in. So nice to talk.
Is Corey just repeating everything now in order to speed up?
Yes.
You didn't want to throw your curveball onto everything there?
I mean, sometimes it gets a little old. You gotta let the bit rest and then you pull it back out again.
Yeah, shake it off.
Right?
Right?
Right.
Harumph's going to walk over and poke Ranarat in the forehead.
Oh, jeez! Stop that! That's incredibly rude.
Exceptionally rude, right?
Does she understand common and just not speak it, or she doesn't speak it at all?
Wearing other people's skin is rude.
She's not going to understand you if she can't speak Do you speak Dwarven or what languages, Chitauri?
High,
No.
low,
Corey is
dwarvish.
like interpreting for
Yeah.
us
Yep.
though.
I'm doing the whole back and forth, and
Are you translating for Harumph and Shatari?
they're a little fucked up right now about the fact that you're currently ghost piloting our friend. So
Oh,
they
yes.
they get a little handsy when that happens.
My apologies. No harm will come to your friend.
Yeah, again,
She
you
says
say
there
that,
won't be any harm.
but we just went through a room where there was a bunch of statues that said they were former Dwarven super guards, and they.
If I talk into their head, will Ranarat answer?
Ooh.
If I make it stone so heavy that I
it
can't
would be
lift it.
Ranarat. Your friend, yes, the statue. That is truly. I mean, we should put more warnings out. They invaded our temple. We had to trap them somewhere.
The dwarves invaded your temple?
Oh, the demons.
What demons?
I
Your
mean, we
friend
The
didn't,
isn't
Axis?
very bright, is he?
we didn't do like detect good and evil, so we're not sure if they
No,
were
we
fucking-
did. But because of how deep the statues were, it only gets through like a foot of stone, and I couldn't get to the core, apparently. That's what David said, so.
We need to smash them open.
But the fact of the matter is, yes, we trapped demons in the statue. We did not put out warnings, but in our defense, it was to protect the integrity of the King's Tomb.
Kings too.
But the statues are lying to people and saying that they're guards. So you may want to send somebody down there to correct that problem. What kind of demons were they?
Ranarat makes this kind of gesture, and unfortunately, I'm really
A lovely if tiny figure, but
quite limited into what I can actually go and
Oh.
do. Yes.
are you bound here for some reason?
Well, yeah. For eternity.
Okay.
Is that what you want?
Well, at the time, it seemed like a good idea. Looking back, maybe a little long. Capped it at a couple of thousand years. But
would you, if we help you, would you release our friend to be under her own recognizance again?
Well, I mean, there's really nothing you can do.
That doesn't sound right.
That's I mean, it was a pretty impressive spell. Let me tell you.
I mean, we could reach out.
So, if you can take over people, though, could you not take over this pile of Hazen that we have? And then when we reanimate him, you can just have that body?
Oh, no. No. That would be wrong.
Okay.
What about a stone? Could you?
But we're fine with wearing Ranarat like a fucking Santa costume?
No, it's just it's temporary.
Don't you go be bringing that jolly fat man's name into this.
It's
Next time you'll call the
temporary.
fucking curse down upon all of us.
It's the only way I can talk, and it's been a while. It's been a long while.
We ran into something out in that room. Is that yours or is that a demon?
I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, she doesn't really get out of the room very often, hey?
I don't get out a lot. A bit of a homebody now. Definitely a homebody.
So are you bound to this room or are you bound to your bones?
Well, yeah, to my bones.
Well, if we take your bones with us, would you like to travel with us?
No,
Perhaps there's
no, no. Hallister wouldn't like that.
well, if
There
you're
we
in
go.
our
Yep.
bag, he may not know.
Say it didn't take very long, and the fucker's name came right back up again, just like we thought it would.
We killed something that looked like Hallister a while back. He might be maybe he's in hiatus for a little while now, but
Oh,
So, just to clarify, you don't want our help. You took over our friend's body. Was it just a chat? Like, do you want tea?
oh, do you have? Oh, you got me. I can't.
you can't taste through Renrat's body. You were speaking through his mouth.
No, oh, God
Your
bless
mouth.
you. You're so sweet. No, she doesn't mean actually like tea to drink. She's talking about tea as in like the truth, like sitting around telling stories and such.
Oh,
Oh no,
That's
I meant
gossip,
literal
not
tea.
not the truth.
I
That's
know.
gossip.
Corey's swapped.
Terrible, Corey.
I'm the translator. No fuck
look.
with me.
Talking's nice. Talking is nice. I'll start. So,
You have indeed.
well, yes, I have. I mean, yeah, I mentioned his name. A lot of things have changed. A lot of things have changed. I mean, this really isn't a dwarven kingdom anymore. And then that's part of the. I thought it would be forever, but no, apparently not. So yeah, this place belongs, I guess you could say, to Hallister, and to say that you fought him. Well, that would be, well, that'd be silly, because then we wouldn't be talking.
You have gauged us already at that level? Clearly, you do not know the exploits of Chitauri, the bard,
I
seducer of spider lords.
I really don't need to know what level.
I mean,
You're
we
at.
fight against Hallister all the time. Have you seen the size of that man's groin? Come on.
Has Chase had a beer?
I mean, I personally haven't looked.
But I have to ask. This is we have this bag that allows us to put stuff in, and it kind of disappears in there. If we put your bones in there, would you not go in there and be hidden from everything? We could take you with us, and eventually we could find a proper dwarven temple where perhaps they can release your spirit. We may not be able to do this quickly, and as you've said, if we run into something extremely dangerous, you could very well be stuck in that bag forever. But
no. I bound my spirit here.
you said it was bound to your bones.
Well, you gotta have a representation. I mean, and this is all that's left. And my other bones, well, they were nice, but they turned to dust long ago. I just don't think leaving here would be beneficial for my bones.
Having you as a well, I mean, in the space we'd put you in, your bones would be preserved longer than out here in the open air. But it would also be very beneficial to us to have you as a translator and a knower of this place. You could guide us through here.
Yeah.
Hey, touchy. No means no.
Right. So could you hide from your god?
I don't think he counts as a god in any way, shape, or form. He may be in control of this place, but I feel the gods may take offense to his attempted godhood, perhaps.
I'm assuming she, he, they, them means their own dwarven god, not
No.
Hallister?
Definitely means Hallister.
Oh, okay.
Well, is there?
It is nice that you have faith like that in the gods.
We fucked up his kid pretty bad. I think the god is hiding from us.
Can I? Is there? We found on one of the other levels there was a portal to a different level. Is there one of those on this level as well? Do you know of?
Well, these gates, what little I know, are sprinkled throughout. They will take you to different parts of the dungeon, if you can figure them out.
Would you take offense if I was to make a mark here in this chamber with you, so that perhaps in the future I can return, or we can return and assist you in some way? Would that be?
Um, I've made my bed.
Oh, you have a bed, do you?
Well, I did.
Oh.
It turned to dust quite a while ago. It was one of the first things to go. But
Well, you know, it is hard to find quality.
yeah, I did lie in it. I mean, this
You certainly made your bed.
this was my choice, as I said.
Many millennia ago, choices can be changed.
Yeah, and I mean, but you know, it's like an old shoe.
I understand that you are not interested in, well, maybe not interested is the incorrect term, but would you be offended if I made a mark in here just so I could remember where this is in the future?
Well, you know, I said no harm would come to your friend, so I can't stop you.
Okay. And Harumph goes over and finds like a pillar that's got a nice clean surface, and the first thing he does is, of course, lick it clean.
Wait, hold up. I understand that he is vandalizing your house right now. You said I can't stop you. No harm's gonna come to you. I wouldn't cause any harm to your friend. What harm can happen if he fucks around?
Too late. He's already
like, what are
chiseling
we
into
gonna
the
find
stone.
out?
Well, no. I mean, in order to stop you, I would have to use your friend, and then you would harm your friend by me trying to stop you.
Makes perfect sense.
I mean, and I'm not that kind of dwarf. Not that kind of dwarf at all.
Ah.
You're looking pretty goblin-y
So
right
they
now,
are
I mean...
a dwarf. All the pieces are coming together.
Are they?
Speaking dwarvish.
In a dwarf ruin temple thing, speaks dwarvish.
The dwarf skull.
Who knows? Gotta fill in the dots somewhere. It could or could not be a dwarf.
Okay, well, if you have doubt, let me say something really dwarfish then.
There you go.
The heart of the mountain. Huh? Heart of the mountain. I know you've been worried about that.
Can this ghost? Well, I guess I wouldn't know. I was gonna say, can it read Ranarat's thoughts? But
so I've been in enough bars where there's been like drunk dwarves talking about the heart of the mountain, and it's just some shiny fucking rock.
No, not here, not here. I mean, maybe heart of the mountains nowadays. Back in my day, when we built a heart of the mountain.
It was always just a way to get stupid non-dwarf girls to come home with them.
Well, sorry, Canada geese just flew over.
Well, they're still going, Raph.
You'll know when you find the one here, because they're sealed behind doors of black basalt. But only a dwarven king can unlock them.
Have we seen any of those?
You have not.
We've seen a dwarven king,
and
but
can we just take his skull and like rub it against the wall?
And
what
in the mountain's heart, you'll find your own greatness.
It's a little cryptic. Can you be a little clearer about how we're finding greatness?
Well, you have to go into the mountain's heart.
Sure, but is this empowering us in some? You have earned the power of friendship. Like, what? How does this work?
Well, I mean, the power of friendship is rather important.
There's nothing more powerful.
Except maybe the heart of the mountain.
How do we found the king, I believe. And I hold up the shield. We found this in
Oh.
there.
Yes. Look at that.
Can we use... Do we have to bring his body or like a hand or how do we...
Well, I mean, the shield's not going to open the door, is it?
That's why I'm asking. Do we need to go back for his head or do we have to take the entire body in a... Do we need a body bag?
Only a dwarven king can open the basalt doors.
Well, if I living or dead, so if we have a dead guy, can we...
But it certainly doesn't say the Dwarven King's shield.
No. That'd be silly. I tell you, that thing was just laying around all the time. You lean it against the wall, walk away, have a beer, have 2 beers. 4 days later, he's wandering around. Has anybody seen my shield?
Well, perhaps, but we found it with him, so...
Well, I mean, yeah. It took us a long time to find it, let me tell you.
So what... Will a dead king... Does he have to speak words? Is there a phrase he has to use? Do we have to use his jaw and just... Corey can speak dwarven words from behind his skull and... Klaatu, Barata, Niktu.
What if we just like rolled around in his dust? Would then we be like the Dwarven King? Could we like open the door then?
Oh no, only the dwarf king can do it.
That is a dwarf
Okay,
king.
so let's say for instance, you were the Dwarf King, but right now you're inside my little goblin.
Right.
Is the goblin now the Dwarven King, or is it still you that's the Dwarven King? And like, does that like...
Ranarat
like some
slaps
sort of
you.
a trend?
So hear me out. You said Dwarven King. It doesn't have to be the, so it doesn't have to be a specific one. We're in a Dwarven temple. Can we not just put a crown on somebody and call them a Dwarven King and open the door?
Ranarat slaps you when you say the goblin is a Dwarven King.
You just hurt Ranarat's hand! Liar!
I hope you feel better.
I don't know what came over me. That was very impolite. No. A goblin cannot be dwarven.
But what if there's a dwarf inside the goblin?
No.
Jalapeno on a
Goblin
steak.
can't be a dwarven
Hot dog
king.
in a trench coat.
Come on.
What about this guy? I don't know what he is.
Is he?
There's only one of us with a
Is he a
penis,
dwarf?
though. So, like, we can tie his shoes to his knees and make him scuffle around.
You don't seem to know what a dwarf is, do you?
Well, I mean, Corey's wearing the belt of Dwarven kind,
Mm-hmm.
and I speak Dwarvish. So, am I kind of like a dwarf? And I immediately, like, put my hands up to block.
No, and you're not a king.
Well, maybe a queen then.
Well, a question for you then: is there king here? Because this is more a tomb than a dwarven sanctuary anymore. Is there a living king? Do you not have some connection to your gods? Do they not provide you with information? Mine does sometimes.
What? It's not like there's a weekly newsletter.
Well, why not? It seems pretty simple for a god to do, especially to spirits.
I'm sorry, you said your god gives you information? You were stuck in a hole for like 300 years.
Correct.
Didn't tell you how to get out of the fucking hole.
Yeah, find the lever. Guess where the lever was?
Way up there.
Yeah, up there. I don't
Pretty past.
I don't know.
The Lord helps those that help.
Right? Not a lot has come by in the last few thousand years that I'm aware of. I haven't heard any kingly trumpets. There have not been honor guards marching about.
Chase, do you have a kingly trumpet? Sorry, Chitauri, do you have a kingsley trumpet?
What?
Is that an instrument you have?
I have a pretty imperial.
Oh, you've got a brass mouthpiece. Is that a kingly trumpet?
Ranarat slaps Corey again.
Shit. I wasn't even ready that time. Oh, fuck.
That reminds me. She's
You know,
gonna
I
hold
don't
up
got
the
a
mouse.
lot of good
No,
teeth in this fucking head. I can't stand having you knock them all out.
she's gonna hold up the mouthpiece. She's like, "Does this look familiar? Do you know who this belonged to? Do you need to sniff it?"
Maybe you know their breath. Were you close to them?
You want me to?
I've met a few dwarves, and they all have a very distinct smell.
That's racist, madam.
I mean, she's kind of right there.
That's y'all have like a very specific incense
Pungent
that you
nostrils.
use.
You try living underground and
I
see
didn't
how
say it
well
was
you
bad.
smell. Look, I have no idea who would possibly own that mouthpiece. Couldn't tell.
Well, if we, are you able to draw us a map to the black basalt? Was it pillars or doors?
Doors.
Doors. Was there? Can you point us the way, perhaps? At least then we'll know where we have to go to find this thing, and then we can perhaps solve the other conundrum of a king.
The heart of the mountain? Do you really want to know where the heart of the mountain is?
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
Rat reaches out and almost lovingly, reverently, places her hand on the west wall. Can you not feel the power? Do you not hear
That's over this
the
way.
heartbeat of the mountain? It is right there. It is right there.
Heartbeat of the.
And you can find your own greatness in there.
Aw. You know, that's a really positive way of looking at it. Like I kind of just imagine that there's a whole bunch of mirrors inside it, and when you walk in, you see yourself, but they're like a little bit like funhouse mirrors, where it's like it's your image, but it's just adjusted slightly, and it makes you just look fucking sweet. And that's how you find your greatness, you know.
I will leave you with one last piece of advice.
So let me get this straight. She's been stuck in this place for thousands of years. We've been here for 5 minutes, and we've already pissed her off so much she doesn't want to talk with us anymore. Well done, us.
Corey's fucking used her up.
Well done, us.
Yep. Well, I'm just gonna go back to 1,000 years of silence.
When you enter a room, speak the word Xunderbrok'd for all to hear.
Xunderbrok'd.
You may be rewarded. And you, Corey, know that that's the dwarvish word for secret trove.
Speak the word Xunderbrok'd.
Xunderbrok'd. Xunderbrok. Xunderbrok'd.
It's Swedish. Xunderbrok'd.
Xunderbrok'd.
But I'm sorry.
Xunderbrok'd.
I have taken enough from your friend. My many thanks for giving me this opportunity to once again converse.
Are you certain you would like to stay here?
Yes, this is like I said. I made this choice.
You seem to be having doubts.
Doubts? No. Regrets? A little. I definitely would have chosen a bigger room if I had a chance.
Can we take you somewhere then?
No, I am bound here. I thank you.
I feel like this is akin to like when you order something that sounds good off of the menu, and then somebody beside your table gets something that looks like way better than what you ordered.
That's exactly it.
I feel like this is more like getting one of those deals off of like what is that
Temu?
that G site. No, not Temu. The where you get deals on like hotels and stuff like that. And then you get the hotel deal at like the Marmot Lodge or the Jasper
And
Lodge
it's the broom closet.
and it's the broom closet. Yeah, that's as she's almost in. Though you said it was a very small room here. The ad did not fit.
Yeah. Yes. If you gently take your friend from here, I will depart, and no harm will come to them.
I'm gonna take Ranarat out and she's gonna explode. No harm came to her. She did.
Instantly just turns to dust.
Yeah.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, madam. I believe it was madam.
Yes.
Miss?
Yes, madam. Well, yeah.
Do you have what was your name again? Perhaps we should write that down, Morley.
Yeah, do you have business cards? You
Do you have a
parties?
title, perhaps?
That's Ranrat's pockets. No, I am clear out of cards. Rather embarrassing. Wasn't really expecting visitors, but again, more healed crystal mantle. A dwarven.
Four-hilled crystal mantle.
Yes, a dwarven.
Are you a priestess of which god, perhaps?
Yeah.
That would be helpful as well. Just dwarven priestess? No specific denomination?
Non-denominational agnostic.
That's
Okay.
mighty odd.
I've had a couple of years to think it over.
I think you would have come to a selection of some sort by now, but I mean, all the power to you. No pun intended.
Right? But again, reverently touches the west wall and just keeps their hand there. I thank you for this opportunity to once again feel the heartbeat of the mountain.
Well, my sigil is marked on your pillar there. If you have, a little bit of time here, perhaps you could work on a spell where you may be able to reach out in the future and say, maybe I'm reconsidering this choice. And
Sorry, I was like, my sigil's here, and like the last thing you mentioned about it was that you're licking the wall. You just like hawked a loogie on
I
it.
did not hawk to it. I licked it. There's a difference.
There is a difference.
It needed to be.
Yeah.
Did you hear that she's starting a podcast?
Oh yeah,
Talk
Hawk
to
Truth. Yeah,
Haktui.
Talk to it.
Yeah.
Talk to it.
Hawk Tua. Yeah.
That's funny. It's funny.
Right.
She's used her time fairly effectively. I got to give it to her.
She's used it well.
Well, the only reason she really got involved with that stuff is because apparently she had to drop out of school because her grandmother had medical bills, and this fame has enabled her to be able to, I think, pay that off. So, fucking well done her. So,
I mean, there's something fucking wrong when like a sick grandma needs you to become like low key internet famous.
well, she is American and they don't have healthcare. So
yeah. It's not like here where I can cut my hand off, go to the hospital, and the only bill I'm paying is parking and some medication.
I mean, it might take you 8 to 10 hours to get in, but yeah. Yeah. Anywho, it was lovely to meet you, madam. And I'm just gonna like walk behind and do you require assistance walking? And he'll offer an arm to escort Ranarat out of the.
Yes, if you'll just help your friend out, both of you. You don't want any harm, so don't drop her. If you take her from this room, I will depart.
Chitari, can you get the other side, please?
Doesn't Ranarat weigh like 45 pounds?
But I don't want to just like.
I think 30.
I feel picking
like leader.
Ranarat up would be.
Shatari's a big lady. Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, but I just want to like grab the hands or around the arms and.
I am going
Assist.
to gingerly glare at her rump, going like, you're just going to drag her out by her elbows, and I'm going to pick Ranarat up like a princess very gently, make sure that her hair is not fussed, and walk her out of the room.
I don't know. I feel that's more derogatory than assisting a friend
Just
out of a
dragging
room, but
her out by her fucking elbows.
taking her gently by both
You're gonna
hands.
scuff her shoes.
I'm not sure Renaret's concerned about scuffed shoes, but
I'm not sure that Renorat's even wearing shoes.
Beautiful, distinguished lady. How dare you?
I never said she wasn't.
I'm gonna talk into Ranorat's brain. I'm like, can you hear this? The fucking audacity.
Respond, Ranarat. Pimp slap her down.
Am I back to myself now, or
You can talk to me.
Yeah, as you leave the room, you can feel this
Okay.
presence leave you.
and has aware of everything that was going on around her?
Completely aware, yeah.
What was your question, Shikari? Sorry.
I was just like, can you believe this man? The audacity.
Wasn't I possessed by a chick, or was it a dude?
It was a chick.
Yeah, but he
about
wanted
me.
to like elbow hook you and like just drag you out of the room, and I picked you up and
Drag?
made sure you
Escort.
left
What
with
part
some
of
dignity.
escort didn't you understand?
Drag, escort.
Walk under
okay,
her
okay.
own power to the edge of the door.
Part where you make sigils out of your own saliva.
It's not about I licked it clean and then I chiseled it in.
Yes.
I did not hock to a fucking.
Corey's gonna lean in to Chitari and be like, I bet you he does the same thing in the men's restroom too.
Oh, there's a
Licks a
mark
clean
everywhere.
patch off the wall and then like
Anywhere I've pooped. Matt?
Yep,
Oh,
he's
now
talking
you're not
about
going
his
to throw a
poop.
shout
I'm
out?
happy he didn't touch
No
you.
No shit.
Fuck you, man.
no more shouts getting thrown.
Supposed to knock it down.
What?
What?
Everywhere I have pooped in this dungeon, I have left a mark. It is just. In case I have to get the doggy bags, I can go back and clean up afterwards, of course.
Happy you did not touch my friend with your poopy hands.
I washed. How dare you, madam?
Oh, dare you.
So here's a question.
all
Did Ranarat get any knowledge from being posted there?
No additional no.
Well, you give me a word then, Jatari.
More like maybe a respect for people who say they have the sleep paralysis.
The sleep paralysis demon. We all share one.
Right? That's why you don't know what happens. Though. Not everybody gets it the same night. Got to do a lot of traveling.
It's fair.
We never got an answer from her about the thing that was out in this room, the stalker thing. She said she didn't know of it, but Chitari, is the voice in your head telling you that it's gone, or is it still here? Can you see it anymore? Can it see it anymore?
Not a voice in my head. It's a literal person / sword.
The voice in my head.
I don't remember it being a person.
Said don't fuck with that. That is summoned and sent back after you for a specific reason. So we obviously made somebody angry.
But it left.
Along the way somewhere.
If something was sent to attack us, how I'm confused.
Well, I was too.
Can you? Is it in the room with us currently?
I feel like there would be more non-voluntary rock throat gags happening if it was currently in the room with us.
But how did your sword spot it last time?
Great question. She just started yelling at me.
Well, can you ask her if she knows where the thing is, or if she can see it? How did she detect it? How did it come to her awareness?
Magical beings doing magical, beautiful being things.
So, can you ask the sword?
Terude.
Oh, Chitari, hi.
Friend.
Have you found any pretty gems for me?
thought we did that on rest.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, but do you have any new ones?
Greedy bitch.
No, that's the thing. We can move about that. Hear me out.
Okay.
No. But I can carry you wrapped up like a beautiful babe in this owl bear cloak.
Yeah. Soft,
Very,
soft,
very
yeah.
soft.
No,
very,
definitely soft.
Very, very mindful. Very,
very
demure.
luxurious. Very
But-
luxurious.
Yeah.
Again.
Definitely not a new gemstone on my hilt. And look, there's a spot just right by the
I
pommel that's
know.
begging for like a ruby
And
or
you've
an
been
emerald.
here this entire time. Have you seen me be in the ability to grab a gemstone for you?
Well, I thought you might know people.
Well, so far we have met a
Mhm.
specter and an air dude who threw very dirty rocks at
Yes,
us.
the invisible
Very,
soccer.
very-
I don't think you wanted those dirty rocks.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So when I come across a dude or some gemstones that I can bequeath to you, and
Right,
it is on my
yeah.
list, I will give them to
Finest.
you. However,
Yes.
the finest,
Right.
only for you. That's what you
Not for
deserve.
them.
Aw.
They wouldn't treat a gemstone properly. They'd sell it.
Right?
Disgusting.
I know.
Finest.
Don't even wear it proper.
The
Yeah.
finest.
Can't even fix it to their
Fine.
bodies.
I even have these jeweler's tools. Like, we are
Okay.
ready
Well, that's
when we get.
I love hearing that. Even more than I love hearing you sing.
Okay.
No. I love hearing you sing, but can't wear your song.
So,
Well, if you sing them yourself, that's kind of like wearing them.
Yeah, but it's game.
Smile on your face, like a skip in your step.
But a gemstone, everybody can admire.
You're right. Gemstones are
Mhm.
forever.
Yes, they are.
oh my god. Chitari, I just had an idea. So,
Yes.
and the other room that we were just in, we were told that if we utter the word Xunderbrok'd as we enter into rooms, that there may be like hidden passages and stuff that would open. I was thinking maybe we could have like an adventuring song, and you know, just hear me out here for a sec. But I was thinking it'd be like Xunder, Xunder, and then like when we walk into a room, then we'd be like, "You've been Xunderbrok'd," and we could just
That's
like
actually a very good idea. That's better than I thought. I was going to make another pun based off of the Chug Chug Choo Choo Train song because my brain is in preschool.
Oh,
guys, something about it's just really catchy, you know.
Xunderbrok'd. Xunder.
Xunder, right?
Right.
Everybody can get behind this sort of thing. You've been
Shatari's eye is going to twitch like a little bit of people doing bard stuff, and it's not.
Cherry's
Shatari.
cold in the middle of the night. Every time.
telling you what songs you should sing and write. The audacity.
It's just an idea. It's just a little kernel. It's a blossom. It's a flower petal of an idea. I'm sure you can turn it into a fucking glorious garden, but you know.
You know, those like famous artists who routinely just like take other people's music and don't compose it
Vanilli?
all on their own.
You've heard of Weird Al?
They didn't really steal music. They just lip sync to stuff that was written for them. So,
Yeah.
girl, you know it's true.
Ooh, ooh, you.
I'm just thinking about Justin Bieber singing a song in like Spanish, and he was like, "No, I didn't know what I was saying."
Gazpacho.
Okay.
I thought he was saying gazpacho.
Oh, I can go for gazpacho. That's that cold tomato soup, right?
There you go.
We're horrible.
So now we got Shatari down with it. She's like picking us up a little fucking.
We're in a new room.
Venturing rift.
It's got a hidden area. Why don't you try that word, Jatari?
I'm thinking about the blamp, 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 like Saskatoon song, but instead of like the where now, it's like yelling that word.
There you go.
But on my sham.
Okay.
All right. Say Xunderbrok'd. Nothing happens. Have you said
not in this room?
Yeah, we've said it a few times since we stopped in this room.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we should just like every room we go into, we should just be like singing a song to ourselves, and then it'll just suddenly fucking like, oh, you said the magic word, and a fucking door will open or something.
You know, as offended as I was a few minutes ago, not mad at you, just at the situation. I do like the idea of us singing a song everywhere we go.
Right?
That sounds delightful. We should do that.
Pretending you're a chicken and going in and going Sunder.
As he does that walk, 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 can I try and shoot an eyeball into his mouth? He's insulting me in my
I'm
art
not really
now.
worried about this because her attack rolls are terrible.
Yeah,
so.
that'd be a.
Can I assist?
Dexterity-based attack.
You said dexterity.
I love how she thinks it's going to
Hear
help
me
her.
out. It'll double if it's a performance.
No.
No.
Rolling an attack roll where you could add
What about
dexterity to because you're trying to throw.
Intimidation.
No.
You can't intimidate an eyeball into somebody's mouth.
I do believe
throwing an eyeball into somebody's mouth is pretty intimidating.
At this point in time.
You can make Harumph eat the eyeball.
I don't believe that. I can't do anything I don't want to do unless she's casting a charm
If
spell.
I can roll a charisma check high enough to make Dave have an entire like romance scene with me, I'm sure I could.
That was an
convince you to
NPC,
fucking
not
eyeball.
a player character who has will and dominion over his own self.
Oh, but NPCs don't get will and dominion?
That's correct. They are at the will and dominion of the DM, so.
Okay, dexterity.
Yeah.
12.
Nailed it.
Bounces off his
All you
forehead.
see is Trump do this little like lean to the side and
I feel like a 12, it still hits you in
Not
the
even
face or
close.
like the neck
Not
or
even
something,
Oh,
but
wait,
it doesn't
he does
land
have
in
a
your mouth.
21 armor class.
yes, not even close.
Now,
He literally
Oh.
just leans over the shoulder. Does Chitari run to then collect that eyeball after it hits the ground and bounces? Done. Waste not, one not.
100%.
I feel like they're kind of like
Grape,
a mushy
they're not
grape at this point. It
bouncing.
hits the ground and it
Yeah,
just kind
they're
of like
trying to-
explodes.
Yeah, not cool. What are you guys doing? You're in this again this room, room within a room within a room.
Well,
Jesus.
And there is nothing over here
is
besides.
Ranarak going to move outside of that room or?
There's nothing. The only thing was in there are the floating bones.
That we found those pieces of jade. Was there
4
any?
pieces of jade, yeah.
Yeah, was there any more in that room? I don't think you said there was, but okay.
Yeah.
But we're missing. It's missing a piece, is what you said, right?
Looks like it's possibly missing a piece. Yes.
Okay.
Chitari's gonna like look around this room
Right.
again. Without something
Is this-
immediately attacking her, she's gonna sprint down this hallway.
Yeah, is this the room that we were getting
Yeah,
attacked in?
this is the room we were getting attacked in.
You sprint down that hallway. Nothing
Yep.
happens.
Does Trulay shout or scream?
Does she yell out
Chitari's gonna
Xunderbrok'd?
keep going.
Okay,
Oh fuck, she's going.
come to a corner.
Wow!
Hallway starts
Wow!
heading,
Wow! 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 Bombs in a rock.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay, this is the exact opposite way that he said it was. He said we were supposed to go fucking west.
North.
All right. So you're
Here we are
going
going fucking
coming north.
northeast.
across. There's a door right beside you, Shatari. Fast.
I know.
Who said we were supposed to go west?
North!
He said the heart of the fucking mountain is to the west.
Who?
Shatari's gonna press like the edge of her sham up against this door and like.
Oh no.
All right.
Earth is immediately going to step back.
You just hear Shatari like fervent footsteps going down the hallway. Like, wow, like just echo down.
At least we'll always know where she's at.
Echo sounds moved. Where did she go? She's up here somewhere. Oh, there she is.
There she is.
She's a fucking runner, she is.
I kept on yelling north. That would have echoed.
That would have echoed.
So the
I
hallway continues. There's a door directly to your west, hallway to the east, hallway to the north. What do you guys want to do?
Nothing happens when I whamp on the door.
No.
Am I foiling plans again?
Are you still playing the Xunderbrok'd theme song?
Oh, fuck yeah, I am.
So what do you guys do?
Xunder.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
I put my head up against the door and I see if my sound is still like echoing through the chamber that is.
Roll me a
beyond.
perception check.
Wasn't terrible. 16?
16. You hear muffled. What sounds like. Roll me another perception.
Ruh-roh.
I got a 20! That makes 23.
23. What sounds like prolific swearing in Dwarvish.
Behind the door?
I don't know how to speak Dwarvish, but I understand the swear words. Let's go. Is it like happy swearing? Like when you guys get like super excited about everything and every other word out of your mouth is like the
Fuck
F-bomb?
yeah.
Or is it like
Gonna save
I
the
just stubbed my
motherfucking day,
toe?
yeah.
Or I came home and like my window was broken and somebody left a note that says my bad and no other contact information.
It is definitely not happy fun time swearing.
I vote north. What do you guys think?
Corey's bringing up the rear. Does she hear the cursing coming from the door?
Roll me a perception.
I will roll you a perception.
Or can Shatari like regurgitate it back?
That's a 9.
9. No, you don't hear it.
It's all fucking muffled behind this door, but I'm pretty sure that they're saying something about, a kind of like side eye to Chitari. Something about how like instruments are for people that are like mentally disabled, and anybody that sings is because they don't know how to like properly talk. I'm pretty sure that's what they're saying. It's a very passionate argument. Obviously, one of them behind this door plays an instrument. I don't think that they're talking about you, my dear. And I'll just like pat Chitari on the shoulder.
Wow, Corey just being like a little toxic,
Yeah.
huh? Wow.
You only know this
Chitari's
because
just
of
gonna,
above
like,
and below the tabletop.
Look at her wrist and her friendship bracelet that she has on and look Corey like dead in the eye and like look at the friendship bracelet.
Don't know what the fuck they're saying. I'm just trying to get you to open the shit door. Because this direction leads a little bit more west.
Shouldn't Shouldn't we be a little cautious if we're hearing voices in there? Perhaps we should sneak a peek in there. Maybe Ranarat can,
The argument being is I blamped against the door and like they didn't immediately run and open it either. So maybe they're like startled.
I mean, there's
Attack of opportunity. Let's go. Open the
All
door.
right.
and that's when we die.
That's when you die. Is this room not lit? Okay.
No, it's lit. Oh boy.
You can see it.
There's a bunch of dwarves and it looks like some dead people with an altar, some purple
What
statues.
this place is can only be described as a temple to the gods. To one god in particular. Quartz pillars.
Could it possibly be heart-shaped in a
Quartz
mountain?
pillars shed their queer ivory light. Druagar lean against these pillars, nursing their wounds, while one dwarf, notably tanner than her brethren, paces about the room. Her dwarvish cussing floats out like sheet music. The nave of this temple leads to a dais of golden marble. Behind it stand black basalt doors, flanked
that was
by
easy.
glowing pillars of ivory light. Its lintel bears a bas-relief carving of a mountain with a gem at its heart. For all its beauty, death is still here. The stench of blood and brain matter stains the very air, and you can make out 4 corpses on the dais, beaten to bloody pulps.
Are they dwarven corpses?
Fierce.
Is that a
is a
yes?
Is that a race?
Yes, they are dwarven.
Years.
They are dwarven corpses on the dais.
Okay. And these people are screaming because they're unhappy that they're dwarven corpses?
Well, you said these were Durgar?
Yeah. As you open the door, the dwarf that was swearing turns to you.
Oh, did somebody close the door again?
There you go. Turns to you and says,
This one?
no, that one there. By the gods, either get in or leave. We can't leave any of this open and about. Just get in here or they'll get you.
Cool. Okay. Hello. Ziragar?
She obviously didn't understand that, so Corey translated and then just pushes everyone.
I assume he was like
Yeah, she
gesturing
said
and
it
stuff
common.
like that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Even better.
I'll answer her back in Dwarvish and say, you get your fucking beard braids in a knot. We're working on some shit out here. We'll be in when we damn well play. Oh, never mind. We're all in now. Okay.
Do lady dwarves have beards?
Yes. Depends on the lore, but yes.
God only knows what's out there. I started with 30 men. This is what I have left. God knows if there's any more out or alive.
We started
And
with 4.
as
This is not the original 4.
she says that, a dwarf shriek pierces the quiet. But it's cut short as its esophagus is ripped out through its mouth. Druagar takes 2 steps before falling dead, vomiting up blood and entrails. His brethren swear, cuss, scream, appeal to the gods. One dwarf, you notice, even rocks in a fetal position, quietly crying to himself.
So, just to clarify, we didn't see what happened. We just saw somebody's esophagus pop out.
Which dwarf?
I'm marking it.
Yeah.
What is a Druregard? How do you spell it?
Gray dwarf.
Drugar is
Durgar.
Is
It's
that-
not Drur. There's no R at the start. It's Durgar.
they're dwarves. They're typically
DUE.
evil.
So that one.
But they're usually they're usually they may be evil, but they're usually if they agree to a bargain, they usually follow it, even if they've got ulterior motives.
And Shatari.
They're kind of lawful.
Trailaloo.
He didn't. Wasn't it one of these guys that were in the armory that Ranarat tried to fuck over and then just like pieced out?
Yep.
Not
That's
not
them.
one of these guys, because obviously they've been down here.
No, but
yeah,
same race.
And Shatari. Trulay.
Yo.
Trulay?
Yes.
Truly?
True?
Best friend?
Oh God, it's back.
Girl, you know it's true.
I don't think it's back. I think it just came here.
Either way, it's here. And we're going to leave it at that.
That's good because the motorcycles are kicking up on 97th. So if you can't hear them,
Cannot hear them.
fuckers.
Right? Yeah. You have found.
Now the question is, did it come in through the door that we opened, or was it already in here?
Ow.
Well, because they made a comment that like get in here or it's gonna like something's gonna get in after you or something.
Well, there's
so like
there's a bunch of dead ones up on that on the south end of the. It looks like there's
4 dead. There's 4 dead bodies leading up to the dais. Now those look like they have been crushed, beaten to bloody pulps.
What's our magic word? I should probably write that down.
Xunderbrok'd.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Xunderbrok'd.
Xunderbrok'd. Xunderbrok'd. Dun, 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 dun.
Xunderbrok'd. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. You guys found the heart of the mountain.
So now there's 7 Durgar.
Well, 8.
Easy days.
Including 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, including the one in the center.
Oh, okay.
The taller Tanner one.
She's got a 10. She's not. Durgar. That's
Wait,
weird.
This is also a Durgar?
Well, a taller
Where?
Tanner Durgar. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Is it tanned? That's weird because they're gray skinned and they don't go out in the sun. So feels like it's something else.
Durgar, or maybe half Durgar. Durgar.
Okay. Durgar. Yeah.
And these ones here.
Grey dwarf. Just call them a grey dwarf and get it over with.
These ones here are
those ones are squishied.
These are just regular dwarves.
Nope.
Yeah.
They're smooshed.
Durgar.
Oh, that have also been smashed.
Yes.
Okay.
There's 5 that have been smashed. One at the back of the room had its throat ripped out. The 4 at the front of the room, where they're all facing, have been smooshed. They've been crushed by something.
So if we just stick here to the back, and the rest of them will just get fucking picked off, and then we're good.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but the question is, can we take that thing alone? Is it better to team up, or is it to fucking? Yeah, you're on your own. Peace out, yo.
Well, last time all we had to do was swallow some rocks, and then it fucking got out of there. Yeah. So.
I don't know if I'd consider that winning.
Winning?
Right?
I don't know. Oh.
I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't think that sounds like the best plan, though.
But you said there was the black doors were somewhere in here, right?
To the south.
Okay. So that's what we were looking for the entire time.
Past the 4 beaten to a pulp dwarves.
Well, that sounds like a great idea. Let's go up there. No kidding.
Yeah, right?
Hey, did you guys notice how this big thing here in the center looks like a jewel, and then all around it looks like a mountain? That's really cool. Pretty fucking. These guys are pretty fucking smart.
Yeah.
I already closed Roll20. I'm sorry.
Oh well. Alrighty, guys. Since I'm running late today, I got things I got to get done.
Fair.
Fair,
Hey.
fair.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, you guys have a good night, and we'll see you next week to find out how much fucking things suck or don't suck. I guess.
How much shit we're in. Yeah.
Well, I mean that's really 100% up to you.
Well, we got Ranarat back, and we don't have a dwarf infecting her, so.
Right? So you thought end of last week you thought
Yet.
fucking game over, and here you are.
Well, we thought
Yep.
Fireball. We didn't think Game Over. We thought Fireball.
We'll be honest, Dave. Every week when we start, we think game
Right.
over.
And
Right. We're thinking it right now.
well,
Yeah.
I mean, if
Oftentimes,
they were look, she said get in or get out.
Mhm.
Right?
Well, we got in, and now the thing's in here. Maybe we should just go back out the door and close it.
But
Right? Last time it disappeared.
those are not the words of someone who's planning immediate violence, right?
Well,
Yeah.
or yeah.
She says
So you start
that
the
she
hokey
started
pokey.
with 30 and this is what she's got left.
Let me tell you, that'll turn you right around.
Oh.
Wah,
The
wah. Alrighty.
hokey.
You guys have a good night. I'm gonna get going, and
Night, Dave. Thanks, guys.
we'll catch up next week. All right.
See you guys later.
Bye, David. That was great.